All right. Good morning. Uh, so today is the 15th of December. However, I did not work out yesterday, so I'm doing day 14 of Deadcember on the 15th. Whatever. It happens. Happens. Honestly, so I discovered that my alarm, I have like a standing 4:30 a.m. alarm, right? And it's set for every single day. So I go look at my, and I've been wondering lately, I'm like, what's the deal? Like sometimes my alarm goes off and then sometimes it just doesn't. And I'm like, what the heck is going on? So finally, I'm dumb, right? Like I just assume somebody must be switching my alarm off, which is totally ridiculous. Like the only person that could conceivably have enough access to my phone to do something like that would be my wife, and it's impossible. Like there's no way that my wife is going and like turning my alarm off on my phone. Like it's just not happening, right? So I'm like losing my mind. Like I'm like, is my phone just turning off my alarm and I don't know it? Like what is going on here? So finally, like I'm like earlier, it was yesterday actually. Yesterday, finally, after my alarm didn't go off again, and it's happened like half a dozen times over the past. Well, really, it's been like 4 or 5 days over the past like week or so that it's happened. And I look at my alarm, my 4:30 a.m. wake up alarm, and I realize that for some odd reason, it's not set to repeat. So it's just a 4:30 a.m. alarm, but it's not assigned any days like Monday through Friday or all 7 days of the week or Monday, Wednesday, Friday. It was assigned no days to repeat, which is why I had to turn it on every single day to make it work because it wasn't set to repeat any days. I don't know how that happened. I'm going to blame Google on this one. They probably pushed some sort of like Android update that caused my alarm to reset. That's the only thing I could think of because I don't think that I would ever adjust my alarm in that way where I didn't have it set to repeat every single day. So whatever. Long story short, this is not a very exciting story. Long story short, I'm dumb and I kept missing my alarm. Not because of any other reason other than I just didn't check my alarm to make sure it was repeating every single day to wake me up on time. Sweet. I love those moments where you just get humbled by how stupid you are. Like, wow, look at how dumb I am. That's great. Technology is supposed to make my life easier. What the heck? It's like I'm just constantly managing my technology all the time. I'm not complaining. It's a beautiful world we live in. However, there are lots of things that are irritating about it. But it's all good. It's all good. We're here. We're here. We made it. It's Wednesday. It's hump day. We're almost halfway through December. There are 31 days in the month of December, but this is more or less the halfway point. Because I don't know if you all know this, but next week, on Friday, is Christmas Eve. It's crazy. Craziness. Snuck up on us like a thief in the night, stealing the money out of our bank accounts. I don't know, man. Even with the kids, I am just not a fan of the gift giving in general. Mostly because I never have enough money to give everyone gifts that I want to give gifts to. And even if I buy them something small, like let's say, so like Funko Pops are a good example, right? They're nice, they're cute little toy. They're small. Most of them cost about $15, give or take, right? Depending on what you're getting, it's going to cost you about $15 for a Funko Pop. And so let's call it $15, right? Even if you only trying to buy gifts, let's say for 6-7 people in your life, that's still almost $100. Let's see. I'm trying to do so. So yeah, so 6 Funko Pops is $90, right? So you buy 6 Funko Pops, and let's say you just do one per person, right? So for me, right, this is easy because it would be my 2 sons, 1 for each. So that's 2 right there. My wife, that's 3. Let's say my dad, that's 4. Let's say my in-laws, that's 5. So that's just my immediate family. Oh, my sister, that's 6. So that's just my immediate family, right? We're not talking friends at all at this point. We're just talking like my immediate family, people that I really, really care about in my life. That's $90. That's a bill. I mean, I could pay a bill with that. I'm just saying. My veteran passion. Thanks for that, host. Appreciate you. I don't know. But I'm also a big fan of the, one gift rule, okay? Don't be buying people multiple gifts, even if it's your children. Like, my kids, like, come on. They're getting buku gifts from their friends, from their grandparents. Shoot, even my wife is over here, like, buying them gifts all the time. Like, stop giving them stuff. They don't need any more stuff. I'm starting to sound like Scrooge over here. Stop giving them stuff. Bah humbug. Seriously, though, this stuff's expensive. And like I said, that's if you're buying a cheap little gift, right? Forget if you're actually trying to get them something off their gift list, or like, okay, let's say I want to pay for some, like, get somebody a nice gift card to go buy something they really want, especially as you get older, like me. The things you want on your wish list are not exactly things that you're gonna buy as a gift for Christmas. That's why I really love the Funko Pops. Like, the Funko Pops have made Christmas shopping really easy for me, and for like my family and friends or whoever, because I'm just like, look, if you want to get me something for Christmas, like, yeah, there's my wish list on Amazon and it's got all sorts of stuff on there, but you could also just buy me like a $15 Funko Pop and I would be perfectly happy with that as well. Easy. Keep it simple. And it's like, are you really going to buy somebody a $10 gift card or a $15 gift card? No. Probably not. It's probably going to be like a $20 gift card at least. I mean, maybe if it's like Starbucks, get them like $10 gift card, I don't know. Perhaps. That's a big maybe. However, so yeah, holidays are tough, man. Holidays are tough. It's also kind of super. Well, it's been a little strange out here on the West Coast, because the weather is always the same. Not always. It's obviously a little bit colder this time of year than during the summertime, but more or less, you're gonna get roughly the same weather year round. So that really throws me off, especially this time of year, because I'm used to Christmas time. The weather's a little bit cold. You're wearing jackets, jeans, hats, gloves, etc. That's just not a thing. I mean, it's a little cold this morning. Let's see. Yeah, garage thermometer says 48 degrees. So it's not warm, for sure. I would not describe. It is not warm in here right now. So that's why I got the long. I got sweatpants and a sweat top on. But yeah, the holidays are just strange out here. You go out, because even today, like, the sun's gonna come up at some point. It rained yesterday, which was an anomaly, right? It rarely rains here, but it rained all day yesterday. But I don't mind because I know in like a day or two, the sun's going to be up again. It's going to be almost in the 70s. I think it'll probably hit 70 something today, potentially. Definitely in the 60s at least, which is totally bearable. Yeah. All right. First cup of coffee is in the books. It's time to start warming up. So day 14, Deadcember. We got block deadlifts. I'm not a fan of the block deadlifts. I don't know. For a couple of reasons. A, they're hard. And B, I just don't have blocks in my garage here, so I have to use the safety spotter arms on the, what do you call it? The squat rack. Good Lord. Apparently the coffee hasn't hit yet, so yeah. Anywho, and I'm not a fan of that because I don't want to damage my barbell by dropping the bar on the safety spotter arms, which are these cheap safety spotter arms from Titan Fitness. No offense to Titan Fitness, they're fine for, probably some things. However, you're definitely not getting the same quality as you would get with like Rogue or Sorinex or, name your higher end fitness people that make really nice stuff, right? Rogue and Sorinex are probably the top two that I think of. But yeah, not Rogue, not Sorinex. It gets the job done, but I don't want to damage my bar doing block deadlifts using the safety spotter arms. But hey, here we are. We're still going to do it. We're going to do it today. Heavy block deadlifts. 3 reps at 315, 3 reps at 330, 3 reps at 350. And then bench. And then some sweet, sweet supersets. Pull-ups, dumbbell flies, dumbbell hammer curls, dumbbell fly. Oh, fly. Okay, yeah. Flies are the, you're bringing them forward instead of reverse flies where you're bringing them back. Hammer curls, overhead press with the dumbbells, band pull aparts, bent over rows to finish. Yeah, we're gonna get after it today. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be good day. Day 14 on the 15th of December here. I'm gonna see if I can flat that out. Yeah, that's better. There we go. All right. Sweet. The other thing that's kind of annoying about the block deadlifts is that I have to take all the plates off. Well, I don't have to take all of them off, but most of them I'm going to have to take off because there isn't enough space there for the plates on the bar and the plates that are on like the little plate trees hanging off the side of my squat rack. Slightly obnoxious, but whatever. It is what it is. Actually, we're gonna do this guy. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's good. Do that. Sweet. Hooey. This is what I'm talking about right here. This shit right here. Itself, just moving these plates around. Ay, ay. Whew. Yeah, I need some more coffee already. Yeah. Didn't sleep super well last night. Mostly my fault though. I was staying up late watching some Naruto. There it is. Whew. Where'd my coffee go? I need that. Yeah, I'll take this coffee mug down, I guess. There we go. All right. Just gonna warm up some kettlebell swings. Kettlebell swings, and we'll hop right into it. Doing some of these block pulls. The block pulls that I'm not a fan of. That's alright. That's alright. I got Wednesday today. I actually have Friday off. They gave us the day off for Friday. A lot of people have been working hard this time of year, so we all decided we needed a day off. Which will be nice because my oldest has his Christmas pageant thing Friday morning at 10 a.m. So that should be fun. Should be fun. We'll go check that out and yeah. A bunch of kids singing Christmas songs. Can't go wrong with that. pretty cute, if you ask me. Max, good morning. Yeah, I'm taking some vacation days next week as well. Wife and I are going to go over to Palm Springs for a couple days. I have my in-laws coming into town today, I think. I think they did an overnight flight last night into today. Yeah, so last night they flew out of Newark, New Jersey, and they're flying overnight here, which I think is unusual. I feel like I've seen plenty of overnight flights going east, like going back to the East Coast because of the time change. It makes sense, right? Because it's what, a 5-hour flight, but then you account for the 3-hour time change. And so if you leave at midnight, you're going to get to the East Coast by 8 in the morning. So it'll be 5 in the morning Pacific Standard, but on Eastern Standard, you'll arrive at 8 a.m. So that to me makes sense, right? Or even leaving at like 10 or 11 p.m. Pacific Standard. But I don't think I've ever seen anyone fly west, like overnight flight. I'm not 100% sure what time last night they left. Because if they left at let's say they left at midnight, they're still, and let's say it's a direct flight. I think they're flying out of Newark. I think it's a direct flight into LAX. So it's a 5-hour flight. So they're gonna arrive here at like 3 or 4 in the morning or something like that. I think, if I'm doing my math correctly there. Yeah. So I don't know. But long story short, my in-laws are coming into town, so I'm going to take a few days off next week leading into Christmas Eve, because Christmas Eve is on Friday. Yeah, Friday, the 24th. And we have that day off, so I'm taking Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday off. Yeah, 2 a.m. It's something early in the morning. So that's why I'm confused why they were like, oh, we're going to do an overnight flight. I mean, maybe if they left at like 1 in the morning from Newark, it would make a lot more sense. I don't know. It seems strange to me, but whatever. My wife is just like, oh yeah, my parents are flying out of Newark, and this is how they're doing. And I'm like, okay, cool. I'll see them when they get here. I'm going to be here. I'm not going anywhere, so... We don't have to pick them up or anything either. They're going to get a rental at LAX and drive down. So they don't really need anything from us, which is great because both my wife and I have zero desire to drive up to LAX and pick them up, even if it were at a reasonable time, because LAX is a freaking nightmare. All right. This is heavy, so... The weight on this bar is a lot, for me at least. I always have to qualify that, this is a lot for me, because you've got guys out there that, like Vu Strong and Shield Wall Strength, and some of these other guys that are big, strong dudes that lift lots of weight. So I am not that guy. I lifted a decent amount of weight, I guess. I guess 315 is nothing to sneeze at, regardless of how you lift it. All right. Woo. Yeah. All right. 3:30. I feel like once you get above 300 pounds, lifting wise, everything just feels the same. So yeah. But yeah. So Christmas, so I have a 24-hour duty Thursday going into Friday. So I get on duty at 08 tomorrow morning, 0800, 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. And then I come off duty at 8 a.m. on Friday, which not a big deal to me because I didn't know we were going to have Friday off anyway. So that just makes my life easier. So once I get off duty at 8 a.m. on Friday, I just go home. Don't ask any questions. Do not pass go. Or actually, I guess in this case, I would be passing go, right? Like going through go and collecting the dollar, whatever. Anyway, Monopoly reference. Yeah, Friday will be nice because I'll go straight home. Potentially take a little nap before my son's little pageant thing that he's doing, a little Christmas pageant. My youngest had his I think his was last Friday, if I remember correctly. His was last Friday or Thursday? No, it was Friday. Last Friday, he did his, and it was the cutest thing. I took a day of leave. Actually, I took last Friday off too. So there you go. I took last Friday off. I have this Friday off. I had next Friday off. I think when it's all said and done, I would have worked like maybe one Friday this month. Yeah, actually, I worked one Friday. 3-day weekends. I feel we should just go to 3-day weekends. You know what I mean? Like, really? I know for me personally, I would much rather work a 10-hour day, 4 days a week, than doing 8-hour days, 5 days a week, for sure. Next month is going to suck working 5 days a week again. Yeah, for sure. That is true. But, hey, next month is going to be interesting for me because I'm leaving the job I'm in currently to go do a different job, to go then deploy in that job to Australia. So, yeah, I'll get over it. I'll get over it. More work, it's all good. Sometimes there are good reasons to be working more, even though I'm still getting paid the same. You know what I mean? That's like the main downside of being on a salary, right? It doesn't matter how hard I work or don't work. At the end of the day, especially for me, there's no raises in the military. All right, there's no like, hey, you know what? I did a great job. I feel like I should get paid more. That doesn't exist in the military. So you're getting paid the same no matter what, regardless of performance. So the only incentive is like if you perform, you'll get promoted potentially. Maybe you will. Yeah. So there's that. But yeah, January is going to be a good month. Wake up call. See, I feel like everyone goes through that though, because you have, you get October, you get Halloween, Thanksgiving, Veterans Day, all that stuff. I mean, I think Veterans Day is a big deal to me, but anyway, Veterans Day, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, and then boom, January, and it's like, all right, now what? Well, now it's now back to normal life as we know it. Life as we know it has returned. Great. Super. It is what it is. All right. Time to stop procrastinating. Let's just wait. Yes, dude. I think Nanny and Poppy are coming this morning. Okay. Well, they're on their way. They're flying. Long haul to Memorial Day for the next holiday off. Yeah, I mean, we have some little holidays here and there sprinkled in, right? Like, we get, so there's some federal holidays in there, right? So there's President's Day, Columbus Day. We get, what else we get? We get Martin Luther King Jr. Day. We get those. So Martin Luther King Jr. Day is January? Is that January? I think that's January. There's MLK Jr. Day. And then February is President's Day. And then, actually Columbus Day is like later, isn't it? That's September, October. I think Columbus Day is in September. But yeah, anyway, so we get, so President's Day, and then Martin Luther King Jr. Day, and then I don't think there's any holidays in March or April, if I remember correctly. So there's like nothing in March and April, and then yeah, May is Memorial Day. But yeah, good times. Good times. I don't know, man, but that's what I'm saying. It's like, are people really that productive on a Friday? You know, I mean, maybe, but it's like, I feel like the people that are procrastinators that know something's due like the end of the day on Friday. Let's say something's due by the end of the week, right? Whatever that project may be. Probably most people are doing like BS tasks throughout the week. And then by the time they get to Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Monday is like catch up from last week, right? Clean up anything you haven't done last week. Tuesday, Wednesday is kind of like a meh. All right, I'm doing some menial tasks probably. And then Thursday, Friday is like, oh crap, I really actually need to finish this by the end of the week. You know what I mean? And it's like, well, how about we just chop one of those days off and just be more productive with the 4 days of the week rather than working 5 days. Most of the jobs that I've ever been in, you could do it in that 4-day time frame. It could be done, right? Maybe you have some longer days in those 4 days, right? But I personally would much rather work, like I said, a 10-hour day. If I'm going to be at work, I might as well. I was wrong. They arrived at 10:30 last night. See, I knew that was weird. I was just talking about this with Max on the stream. Like, I was like, how are they taking an overnight flight? Okay, so did they stay at a hotel up at LAX? I'm assuming that's what they did. They had to have, because otherwise they would have just come straight here. See, I knew it was weird. Like, how are you flying out from Newark last night and you're going to get here this morning? That doesn't add up. Unless you're, like, taking a bunch of connecting flights. Yeah, I knew that was strange. Was Matthew watching the stream? Because he just popped in and was like, who's coming today? I'm like, your nanny and poppy are coming today. Your grandparents are coming. He's like, oh, okay. Like, I feel like we had this conversation with him. We told him that they were coming. I don't know. Maybe we just talked about it together, but we never actually told the kids, oh, hey, your grandparents are coming. Oh, well. Hey, whatever. Surprise. They're here. Anyway, I gotta do this last set of deadlifts. I don't want to, but here we go. Alright. Come on, let's do it. 3 reps at 350. Wait, I didn't put 350 on the bar. It would help if I put the weight on the bar that I need to lift. Alright. Alright, so it's 325. Alright, here we go. gotta set up for bench. Yes. I gotta set up for the bench press. I love how my wife just popped in with, oh yeah, I was wrong. My parents arrived last night at 10:30. I'm like, well, what happened? Where are they? Do they need assistance? Do they need us to help them? I need to know these things. Well, I'm going to go to work today, so. I'm kidding. But today is a packed day, actually. We have a lot of things to do today. I have a lot of work to get done today. And then we have a meeting smack in the middle of the day at 11. Alright. Where the heck am I putting this thing again? Right here? I don't know. I think it's 4 up. I don't know. Is it 4 up? Doesn't make sense. No, that doesn't make any sense at all. Good Lord. What am I doing here? I need to like mark these things better. There's no way. That's like way too low. It's way too low. Oh my God. There you go. I think I gotta do it like this. Go. I think this is right. Pretty sure. Oh, here we go. Let's see here. I've been listening. I'm taking an exam for school. They stayed in a hotel by the airport. Okay, great. For some reason, chat wasn't working. Okay, no worries. I assumed that that's what they did. Because I was like doing the math in my head. I'm like, how could you even do an overnight flight from the East Coast? I mean, you would have to leave at like 1 or 2 in the morning. Because it's a 5-hour flight, and then with the time difference, you would be arriving here in really more like 3 hours. So it's 5 hours of flight time, but you're going to gain some time coming this way because of the time changes. So I was like, they would have to leave at 1 or 2 in the morning to get here at like 4 or 5 in the morning, essentially. I don't know. Anyway, all right. So that makes a lot more sense. They left last night and arrived here later last night. That makes sense. Got it. All right. Looks good to me. Actually, might need to go up one more. One more. Alright. Is this thing rubbing? Oh my god, it's rubbing on my bar. Damn it. Alright. It's good to know. What am I doing here? Okay, bench. Bench press. Oh, that's way too low. Jesus. Jeez. Let's try this. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Easy day. I still need to tighten up this screw so it doesn't rub on my bar. That should do it. There it goes. Alright. There we go. Okay. Alright, 5 reps at 190 pounds. One 190, 5 reps. Let's do it. Two hundred. Alrighty. But yeah, it's gonna be a great couple of weeks here. In-laws are in town. They're gonna help us out, which will be nice. Which, like I said earlier, is gonna allow the McLoft and I to take a little mini vacation in Palm Springs. Palm Springs, great place. Yeah. Gonna do that next week, leading into Christmas Eve, which will be nice. Maybe this weekend would be a good weekend to take the boys to the Funko Pop store up in Hollywood. Although I always hesitate to go to Los Angeles for any reason, because it is like a modern Los Angeles is a modern day dystopian nightmare, essentially. Yeah. If you haven't been there, do not recommend. I don't recommend it. It sounds terrible, but, you know, facts are facts, my friends. I've been there, not impressed. I prefer San Diego and Orange County. I'm not hating on LA. It's just, I feel like there's probably a time where LA was like one of the great American cities, you know? And I just don't feel like they're living up to that standard right now. Them and New York City, they're both kind of, they need to step their game up. They need to step their game up a little bit. That's just a personal opinion. It's like I have to caveat this. Yeah, good times. That's all right. All right, 5 reps, 200. 3 reps at 215. I should probably be checking this off in my notebook as well. So I did all the deadlifting. 190, 200, 215 is next. 3 reps there, and then 230. All right. 205. Yeah. Holiday traditions are a little strange out here, for sure. Good morning, Rachel. You sunbeam, brightening up all our lives, all our chats. I appreciate you. How's it going? I hope you're having a great week. I was just talking. I don't think by the time this month is over, I've only worked one Friday so far this month, and by the end of this month. Oh, I saw that. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm glad you're okay. You said it was some young kids that rear-ended you, right? I mean, good news, bad news, right? Bad news, you got hit by a car and you're probably not feeling great. Good news, they rear-ended you, so it's their fault. So at least there's that. It shouldn't increase your insurance premiums or any of that kind of stuff, and it should all get fixed and paid out without any issues. I'm hoping, hopefully there are no issues, but yeah. My back hurts, but I'm glad no one was seriously hurt. Yeah. Also a benefit to having TRICARE. You don't have, you filed through their insurance. Yep, good. Dang. Ooh, that's going to cost them a pretty penny. Oh my goodness. And you said they were young kids, right? They were like teenagers? Yeah, totaled. What, were they not paying attention? Were they texting and driving? What happened there? Well, I guess they probably weren't going to tell you that. It was the mom's car? What? Ooh. Yikes. Yeah, that's a bad day. I'll tell you what. I just think they were too close. Bad day. Yeah, it happens. I mean, that being said, so one time, the first accident I got in, it was the same thing. I was like a little bit too close and it was raining, so it was wet out. His girlfriend started hyperventilating. Was she the one that hit you? Like, I mean, I get it. It's stressful though. It is stressful. Especially for them, like they totaled their car. I hope they're okay too. I'm sure that they're pretty stunned by that too. Dang. Ugh. He was driving. Gotcha. Dang. Yeah, how terrible does he feel? Like, ugh. Yeah, bad day. Car accidents are never fun, no matter what. Even if it's like, it's worse when you hit another car for sure, because there's like more than one person involved, one or two people involved. Yeah. Yeah, mistakes happen for sure. Goodness. It sucks. So I was worried, yeah. It just sucks because, like, driving, you have to learn some of these lessons the hard way, right? To, like, hey, you shouldn't speed. Maybe you shouldn't follow that car so close. Like, there are reasons why they teach us not to do these things, right? I never speed anywhere. I will maybe go 5 miles per hour over the speed limit, but I will just, like, I set everything on cruise control, whatever. The insurance lady called me today, said the person that took my statement filed it as a theft. Really? So she asked me if I got my car back or if I wanted to press charges. Oh wow. Jeez, what kind of cut rate insurance do they have? I was like, no. It was a rear end accident. Goodness gracious. That's awkward. Yeah, please don't arrest the kids. Oh my goodness. Man, forget these kids. Sorry, that was not nice. That was not nice. I'm sure they feel terrible. And I don't know. At the same time, though, like, that's probably, like, the hardest thing they've ever had to deal with in their life. I mean, I don't know them. I say F them kids, but I do care. For real, though, I care. But at the same time, forget these kids. Yeah. Dang. That's a bad day. Well, like I said, I'm glad you're okay. That's no fun. I'm assuming you're going to be driving a rental for a little while. They're paying for all that and whatnot, paying to get your car fixed and the rental. I mean, if your car is totaled as well, they might have to pay for your car, Because if it damaged the frame on your car, potentially you could take it to the body shop and they could look at it and say, yeah, this car is no longer safe. You need to get rid of it, That's a bummer, too. All right, 2:30 is next. They told me I can't get a rental until an estimate is made. If I get a new car, I'll be happy. But I don't want that to ruin the kid's life either. Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's gonna ruin his insurance premium for a long time. Ugh. I mean, you know how expensive it is to insure teenagers? It's insane. It's insane how expensive it is. Honestly, I didn't even know how expensive it is because my parents paid for it. And kudos to them because I'm telling you, I'm not paying for it. Them boys better get a job because it's like, I want to say that I didn't start driving until after I was 18. Well, that's good. In Delaware, where I'm from, we start driving at like 16, I think. I think it was 16 is when we all get like our learner's permits. And then it's like you're on a temporary license until you hit like 17 or something like that. Yeah, I'm sure it is. But Delaware is pretty bad. And I want to say for like a teenage male, the insurance premium was something insane, like $300 or $400 a month, something like that. Yeah. At 18, it was like $284 a month. Yeah, it's like $300 or $400 a month in Delaware, something like that. And that's for a male teenager. No accidents, no speeding tickets, none of that. And I had one minor accident where literally I tapped the guy. I think we exchanged insurance, but I don't think anything came of it because like literally there was like not even a scratch on their car. 16, it's $400. Yeah. I mean, like I said, I never saw any of that because at the time, my parents basically told me, hey, look, we'll pay for this stuff until, because I was playing lacrosse in college and in high school. So I was playing sports pretty much all seasons. And then I was getting decent grades. So they basically said, hey, look, as long as you're playing sports and you're getting good grades, we'll foot the bill for this stuff. And I had no clue how expensive it was, honestly. I didn't really start paying my own bills until I joined the Marine Corps. And, very thankful to them for that because it would have been like, no, I would have had to quit. I would have had to quit playing lacrosse to get a job to pay for it because it's that expensive. It's not like I could work 10 hours a week and pay for it, Craziness. Honestly, if I could, I would just never drive a car again. If I could do it, like if I could live somewhere where I could walk or bike everywhere, I would 100% do that. I would just be like done with cars. I don't like driving. Like it's boring. I don't drive fast. I have a slow, tiny little Honda Fit. It's not a fun car to drive. Literally, I was like, what is the cheapest car I could possibly get that has good gas mileage? That was my decision-making process when I bought my car. The little Honda Fit. I'm like, all right, cool. It's got some versatility. I can fold the seats down, throw stuff in the back. It's got enough space for the kiddos when the seats are up. Easy. Boom. And like, I don't drive the kids that often anyway, so I don't really need a car that is big. So I got the smallest, cheapest, most fuel-efficient car I could find. And even then, that thing was 18 grand. New. Yeah, not a fan of driving. Alright. That's it for bench. Oh, I did 235. I did 235, not 230. Oops. Did I put 2.5 on the other side? I did. I put the wrong plates on. Nice. Very smooth. I put the wrong plates on the bar. Great. Clearly I'm paying attention this morning. Yeah. What's going on, Raymir? Good morning. Good to see you, man. We were just talking about driving cars. How we hate them. Or at least I hate driving cars. Yeah. If I could, I would never drive a car again in my life if I had my choice. But yeah. Driving is hands down the most dangerous thing we do every single day. Well, not all of us drive every single day, but for those of us that do, like yours, well, I don't drive every day, but most days I drive, right? You know, usually 4 or 5 days out of the week, I'm driving my car somewhere. At least, right? Probably more. And it is hands down the most dangerous thing we do every single day. And it's not even close. Not even close. So, take that for what it's worth. I mean, I don't think about it every single time I drive because it would drive me insane, right? Like thinking about the fact that this is the most dangerous thing I'm going to do today is just driving to and from work or to and from wherever. That being said, though, there are a lot of people that are out there on the road that are not thinking about it that way. They're just totally oblivious to the fact that they could die at any second. And it's like, look, maybe you wouldn't drive so recklessly if you thought about the fact that if you crash, you could potentially die or kill someone else. Just saying, man, like, let's be considerate out there. Like, if you drive, like, please pay attention. Please put your phone down. Please, you know, if you have a drink or two, get an Uber, you know. This is simple stuff. Like, this is how you take care of each other, right? Like, that seems simple to me. I don't know. What do I know? Anyway, what do I got next? Pull-ups, dumbbell flies, hammer curls. Yes. Why'd you used to drive a lot, Raymir? And what did you drive? More importantly, what car do you drive? I drive a little Honda Fit. Very cheap, very efficient. All right, I got Dumbbell Flies. Those are... I should use the bench for that, right? Gotta Google that real quick. You can tell I'm not a bodybuilder because I don't even know what... Okay, yeah. Dumbbell Flies, do that on a flat bench. Got it. My sister has a business that has to do with cars. Oh. Like she rents them. She used to drive so many cars, I don't even remember what I drive. I got you. She's got like a car dealership or she rents them or chauffeurs or whatever. Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah. And you know what? Oh my God, I have a buddy of mine who's in like works at a car rental place, like works for I think for Enterprise, and the things that they find in these rental vehicles when people turn them in would like stun you. You know, it's insane to me how people just do not take care of things that are not theirs. You know what I mean? It's like. People like same thing with like hotel rooms. People do heinous stuff in hotel rooms, and I'm just over here thinking to myself, you do realize like somebody has to come in and clean this up, right? And it's not going to be you. So why? Like I don't understand the thought process of people that don't like think that way. That oh hey, if I make a mess in this car that doesn't belong to me, or I make a mess in this hotel room that doesn't belong to me, then somebody has to clean that up. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. But anyway. What stuff you said? I was just talking about a friend of mine that works at a car rental place called Enterprise. So Enterprise, they rent cars. They're a car rental service, right? And he would tell me stories about like, okay, so the thing about the hotel. So hotel room, I look at a hotel room the same way I look at a rental car. Like the hotel room doesn't belong to me, but people do weird stuff in the hotel room, and I'm not talking like sex stuff, right? Like just in general, people are weird, right? They'll order out all this food and then just leave the trash everywhere. You know what I mean? Like it'll be on the bed, it'll be on the floor, it'll be in the bathtub, like weird stuff. You know what I'm saying? And people will like live like pigs in a hotel room that isn't theirs, right? Like that hotel room doesn't belong to you. You're just renting the space temporarily. Like somebody owns that business. I did some hardcore intimate stuff in a hotel. Hey, look, sometimes that's what the hotel is for. I'm just saying, don't wreck the place. You know what I mean? Like you can do that in the hotel room. Don't disturb, try not to disturb the neighbors, right? Like people got to sleep, especially if it's at night, But at the end of the day, it's like that hotel room doesn't belong to you. You're just borrowing the space. So like, can we just take care of it? Because if you don't take care of that space, somebody has to come in there and clean it up. Like it's going to be the maid or the manager or somebody. Somebody's going to have to clean that thing up. So, and it's not going to be you because you're going to check out, you're going to leave and be like, not my problem, So, I don't know. Everywhere I go, I always do the best to like try to leave that place the way I found it. Taking care of it like a rock star, you mean? No, that's not what I mean. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm the crazy one. I don't know. It's very possible. I could be the one that's crazy here. It's a distinct possibility. You know what I mean? So, all right. I gotta get set up for this superset. Let's see. Still doing good on time. I don't know. I'm just saying that if it was my hotel, I probably wouldn't want people doing some weird, crazy stuff in there. But hey, you know what? Like, you do you, right? As long as you're not destroying the hotel room, like you're not damaging anything in the room. Hey, as far as I'm concerned, it's whatever you want to do in that hotel room, you go for it. You do you, boo-boo. But yeah, just don't destroy anything. That's like 101. Yeah, booty stuff. Yeah, do all the butt stuff you want, man. Just don't poop on the floor. Poop in the toilet. That's what the toilet's for. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, butt stuff is fun time. Yeah, you can do butt stuff in the hotel room. Just don't make a mess. Don't destroy the sheets. Try to take care of it. Because guess what? If you destroyed the sheets in your house, you'd be pissed. Because then you'd be sitting there like, damn, I had a great time, but now I got to buy new sheets. And sheets are not cheap. Right. That's what I'm saying, though. That's exactly what I'm saying. Imagine entering a room and the floor is just full of poo-poo. That's a bad day, man. That's a really bad day. You know what I'm saying? So, like, just be respectful. That's it. You can do butt stuff respectfully. I'm just saying, man. Put some respect on it. Jeez. All right. I actually do have to do this first superset. All right. You know what? We're gonna do 20 pounders for these dumbbell flies, I think. And then we'll do hammer curls at 35. Let's see here. 3 sets of 12. 8, 4, 8, 12. Got it. That's starting you. Bike's in the way. Let's scoot this that way. There we go. All right. Now we're good. Try it again. All right. Throw another 5 pounds on here. How did I know that was gonna get clipped? Oh man, we gotta watch this now. You know, just be respectful. That's it. You can do butt stuff respectfully. You know, just be respectful. That's it. You can do butt stuff respectfully. Hell yeah. Just be respectful. That's it. You can do butt stuff respectfully. Hell yeah. I feel like I need to make that a sound alert now. Just make it like a redemption. Just like butt stuff. You know, you do butt stuff. That would be a nice one. Thanks for that, Rainier. I'm definitely going to have to... I might make that an alert of some kind. Just like somebody follows, like I get a new follower. Hey, you know, you do butt stuff respectfully. Epic. I hope my kids aren't watching. Hey, this is a wholesome, family-friendly stream. Posted on my Discord. Yes. That's right. Hey, big facts. Hey, we're dropping truth bombs on stream today, you know. Hey, the people need to know, all right? People need to know about doing butt stuff. Respectfully, though. Oh. Oh man, what was that, set number 2? I should probably be checking these off in my notebook. Let's see here. All right. Yeah, I got 2 sets there. One more set here. I'm going overhead press, band pull aparts, bent over rows. 3x5. I think I might just use the kettlebells for that. For the next set, that'll be a little bit easier than trying to figure out what dumbbell is going to work the best. Can't take it out of my head. Oh man. And we went from talking about Rachel's little car accident yesterday to talking about hotels to talking about what you may or may not be doing in that hotel room. Good times. Oh man. Bunch of savages. Yeah. I mean, I've been in some nice hotels, actually, now that I think about it. I don't think I've ever done anything, like, too out of control in a hotel room, though. Oh, man. It's nothing worse than, oh, man. One time I missed my flight leaving a hotel room. Like, I feel like that happens to everyone. Like, if you fly enough, eventually you're gonna miss a flight. It's going to happen, you know. Yeah, I overslept. Missed my alarm, missed my flight. I woke up, checked the time, and was like, ooh, yikes. My flight already left. Whoops. Big whoops. Yeah, that was not a good day. Luckily, I think it was American Airlines. They helped me out, but yeah, that was a bad day for sure. All right, last set for this, then we're moving on. Boy. Woo. Oh man, I never missed a flight. Yeah, I did it once. I've done it once. is not a good feeling to miss a flight. I'll tell you that. It is definitely no bueno. Luckily, it was just me that was flying. It wasn't like I had my family with me or anything, so at least there's that. It was just me that was missing the flight, not 2 or 3 other people as well. But yeah, that was no bueno. Whew. So we got band pull aparts, overhead press, Yeah, it was, I was actually out here. I was here in San Diego. And it was a, morning flight out of San Diego airport. And I was staying up in La Jolla. And I, was supposed to be flying back to the East Coast first thing that morning. And, well, it was actually kind of funny because the East Coast, it was February of 2018, I think. Yeah, I think it was February 2018. I missed that flight. And it was funny because I was supposed to fly out Friday. However, there was a huge snowstorm on the East Coast. So my flight got canceled and got rescheduled for Saturday. So I got an extra day, basically, in San Diego. So I was like, all right, cool. I took the day, did my thing, stayed out late. And then the next morning, missed my alarm. And then luckily, I was able to get a flight back. So check this out. Because of the snowstorm, they had very limited flights going back to the East Coast, right? So the East Coast was like shut down. And I had to fly San Diego to Miami. And then I had to go Miami to BWI, which is in Baltimore. Now, problem with that was I flew out of Philadelphia. So the closest I could get was Baltimore because there's no flights that I could get on to get back to Philadelphia. And Baltimore is about an hour and a half away from Philadelphia, right? So I had to fly Miami, Baltimore, and then I had to get a rental car from Baltimore to drive to get my car in Philadelphia. So I drove up there, grabbed my car in Philadelphia, and then I still had to drive another half hour, 40 minutes back to my house in New Jersey. So it was a mess. It was a mess. I do not recommend missing your flight, ever. Alright, I gotta hit this set. What is it, 8? I got, okay, 8, 20, and then 5. Yeah, that's good life advice right there. Don't ever miss your flight if you really want to make it home. I feel like most people probably have a decent story behind like why they missed a flight if they ever did. Like, oh, you know, like not like a decent story in the, like saying that they had a good reason for missing their flight. It could just be, hey, I left a little bit later than I wanted to, and then there was a huge accident on the highway, and the next thing you know, I'm stuck in traffic and my plane is taking off. You know what I mean? I feel like that's probably the most likely reason why somebody would miss a flight. Or, you know, the excuse of, oh, I just overslept and I missed my morning flight. I feel like that's not really a valid, like, legitimate excuse. You know? Yeah, whatever. It happens. Obviously. Thick. What'd you clip now? Let's see this. Oh yeah. Gray sweatpants season. You know what it is. That booty looking juicy. Oh yeah. Oh man. Out of control. Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna have to send it to him. I'll post that on my Discord. Oh man. Yeah. Hey man, I'm just saying I've been putting in the work over the past couple months here, so I'm definitely starting to see some gains. I feel like I'm getting a little bigger in a good way. So, hey, it is what it is. You put it in the work, you get the results, you know? That's how it goes, man. That's how it goes. It's that simple. It's so simple, it's hard. Although I wish my shoulder would like clear up. My shoulder is definitely feeling wonky today. I need to stretch it out, get it moving, because the bench press was the start of it. Didn't feel great. Did not feel great on bench press, and then it just got aggravated by the Dumbbell Flies and all the other stuff. So whatever. It hurts a little bit. I'll survive. I mean, really, once this month is over, I'm gonna still be lifting, just not as high of an intensity or frequency probably as I am now. Excuse me. So basically I just have to survive through this month. Survive. That's it. Just gotta make it to the end of the month. And then at that point, you know, all right, cool. Now I gotta start taking care of my body. Yeah, dude, I think I've mentioned this multiple times on the stream before. I just do not like bench press at all. My chest is now strong enough. Yeah, that's the way I feel about it too, man. I'm like this isn't high school anymore. I don't need a big bench press. Like, nobody's asking me, hey, what do you bench? That is not a question. Nobody asks me that question. I guarantee you. That is not something that comes up in normal conversation. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, your chest not strong enough. A single letter changed it all. True story. Okay. Okay, I get what you're saying. So you're gonna start benching more because you feel like your chest is not strong enough. I got you. Yeah, I don't know. If I had to choose, I'm gonna pick a standing press. You know, I'm gonna press. I'm not gonna bench. I'd rather press and row. Oh.
All right, everybody. This is a fucking raid. Anybody try to leave, I'd pump one in your head.
Yeah. Holder Heck. My man. Look who it is. Can we get a shout out? Yeah, okay. All right. Thank you. Raymer is already ahead of me. Yeah, Holder Heck. Thank you. Yeah, that raid animation though, lit. Absolutely. 100% gold. we're busting in the door, baby. Ha! Get that raid in there. Yeah. Well, thank you for that raid, Holder Heck, on a beautiful Wednesday. I appreciate you, man. Yeah. For your folks that just popped in with you, I am Zechariah, aka Three Swords Fitness. I do the fitness and health thing. I do a little bit of variety streaming. But, you know, this is my house. This is my casa. I'm also an active duty Marine captain in the Marine Corps. Don't hold that against me. And it's just, you know, I'm just living out here, Southern California. It's a beautiful day to be alive. It is what it is. So thank you again, Holder, for popping in with your folks, man. How was your workout? What did you do today? What did you do? Yeah, if you have not seen Holder Heck, he is like the, you know, paragon of manliness in all that is man. You know, tall, good looking, strong, all the things, man. Funny, yeah. Holder Heck, he's got it going on. Chest, back, supersets. Woof. I mean, we were just talking about that. Actually, Ramier and I, my shoulder has been feeling a little wonky. This guy over here. And bench press kind of flares it up. Any kind of like pressing in this range really messes with this shoulder right now. So I was just telling him, like, yeah, I like bench press. I don't love it. If I had to choose, I would rather overhead press than bench press. That's just me personally. I would rather press overhead and then row than bench and row or bench and press. That's just me personally. I don't know. But also I'm not looking for like hypertrophy. You know, I'm not trying to grow my muscles or anything really. Oh, dude, overhead press is hard. Like, impressive. I see what you did there. If you have greater than a body weight press, that's strong. Like, to me, that's strong. If you could press more than your body weight, you're pretty strong. There's no getting around that. Like, you can't fake that. You know what I mean? Like, I've seen people on the bench press that like arch their back real hard and they're like pressing like 3 inches. It's like, all right, cool. Yeah, you benched 350 pounds, but you only moved the bar like 3 inches. Like, okay, great. You know? Yeah, the spine is just, you know, gone. Yeah, spinal. This is like, oh, like they look like a banana. Like, just like bananaing. Like, all right, cool. Nice bench, bro. Sorry. My apologies to any of the powerlifters that might be in the chat right now hating on me. Yeah, Tyson, it's spinal. Yeah, that's not a bench press, bro. But yeah, these are all personal opinions. Yeah, thanks for that sweet lurk, man. Appreciate the raid, the lurk. I hope you have a great day as well. Good workout here. Actually, that was my last set. So Holder and I work out like roughly the same time. So I appreciate that he pops in time to time at the end of my workouts. He's normally like very on time with his workouts, where, I mean, I'm not running late right now, but I do have to get going. All right. Speaking of raids, let's go find somebody to raid. All right, let's see here. We got Fnatic. Oh, I haven't raided Fnatic in a while. Infinity is on. Yeah, we're going to raid Fnatic. Say hi to him real quick. Yeah, thanks again to Holder and his folks for coming over, hanging out. It's always a good time. It's like you're just bringing the party from one place to the next. You know what I mean? There's nothing better than that. We're just like party hopping over here. All right. Let's get some raid messages up. I'm going to go raid my homie, Fnatic. All right. Yeah. Yeah, thanks, Ramier, for hanging out. Thanks to Rachel for popping in. Max, thank you. I appreciate you guys popping in, saying hi. Took a little rest day yesterday because, frankly, I jacked it up where my alarm wasn't going off every day like it's supposed to. So then I figured that out. And I was like, oh, I should probably fix this. All right, F4N4T1C. All right, yeah, we're going to raid my homie, Fnatic. I hope he's having a great day. He worked out early. Was it Tuesday? Yeah, see you soon, man. Appreciate you. Have a nice day. I hope you have a nice day as well. Yeah, Fnatic worked out really early on Tuesday, and he actually raided my stream like right at the end, towards the end of my workout on Tuesday. Normally, he doesn't work out that early, but I'll have to ask him to see if he got his 12 hours of sleep on Tuesday. Yeah.